Please read this disclaimer carefully before proceeding further.
Good morning, traders. This is Vic here, and this is near about quarter to seven here. Welcome to this analysis of DXY dollar index. What we are going to do is look at what kind of possibilities we have on dollar index. I'm not going to actually give you the whole picture of that. I've covered that several times in my previous analysis. So if you are interested in knowing, um, how is it looking on a monthly time frame or other time frames, then I suggest you to go to YouTube channel and watch the previous analysis there. So in this one, let's focus on the current price structure instead of going into multi-time frame analysis. Now this is getting very, very interesting in dollar. And if you know, if you have been following my analysis, we have been bullish from near about 89 level, and we have been bullish all the way to this level where it is right now. Okay, so now what we have is there are a few things that you should be aware of. One is that the structure is very, very important. This price level, as I mentioned, is very important. This has turned into a kind of very strong kind of level. So far, this has never been, it has not been tested, and it has not been um, like you know um, pronounced as a strong support or anything like that, because the market has not come there. It does not even have to come there, but still these two levels are very, very important for dollar to hold, because if these levels are held, then dollar can actually start to rally even further up. Now I'll come to that in a second, but let's look at this structure that we have formed. This one is forming a W pattern here, and this W pattern completed right there, and the market fell down. Okay, so this W pattern does not have any kind of bearishness left anymore, unless we see an extended W pattern which probably goes somewhere around here. So what we are looking for is that the market, if the market actually holds this level here, and if we see a good strong bullish momentum, going all the way to this 200 moving average, which has not been tested yet. The market came to the previous structure here, and now it is testing that. If the market goes back up and clears this, it will come to 200 moving average, which will push the price back down. So you can expect a lot more up and down movement if the market holds this level at the bottom and holds this 200 moving average at the top. So this is where the congestion zone is, this part of it. But if the market breaks through that and performs a retest of this 200 moving average, then we are looking for this level here, which is going to be somewhere around between 95 and 96 area, near about here. Okay, because we have got a very good FCP zone there. And if this sort of thing happens, and if market finds good momentum, then it can actually go parabolic as well, and it can go all the way to this and even beyond to this level as well, which is near about 98 or 99 level. And this is what I posted on Twitter and LinkedIn as well. So this is what I mentioned, and this is the target. So if it holds this level, then we are looking for target one as 98 something, and target two as 99 or 100 as well. Okay, the water wave has started to look bullish on weekly time frame. We'll come to that, and we'll look at water and visage system as well. But we see the market is it's very, very important for the market to show some very good price action around here, and this can lead us to very good opportunities as well. So this is what we have here. Now another thing that you should be looking at is that market is creating, I know that not everybody is looking into W and M patterns. What the market has been doing is that the market has been creating a cup and handle sort of thing. So if the market falls down, which it has already a little bit, but it can fall all the way down to this level as well. And if that also happens, then there's a good chance that it can continue to go up. Market has been doing that, and it is looking very good. Now there are few factors which can actually pull the price down. I know that this level, I mentioned that this is very, very important, and if it holds, then it is going to continue to rally up. But this is where we have a gap as well, and this is where we have a gap. I covered that in the previous analysis last week. You can go and check it out. So if the dollar starts to find bearish momentum, huge bearish momentum, then this will be filled, and it can fall down to near about 91 something, maybe 91, yeah, no, sorry, 90 something area, near about here. And that will also still put the dollar inside the range, because the market is simply going in up and down range. Okay, so far it has not been able to break below, and it has not been able to break above, so we are still in that range. If the market breaks above this range, then we are looking for upward move. Okay, so these are all the scenarios that we have got. Apart from that, we also have this very nice head and shoulders. I know that this may not be a good head of your liking, but this is a very good head and shoulders pattern, which can also push the price up near about to the same area. We also have what we can say as the double bottom here. Okay, and we also have a double top sort of thing happening here. Okay, so what we can look for is actually like how to build pros and cons, like it's not pros and cons, but like add factors on the bearish side and bullish side. So for now, what I can see is that they're kind of equal, and what we need to see is like either break out of these this level or this level here. Okay, but this is very, very important, as I mentioned before. And if the market holds this, then it can start to rally up. Now, what can actually increase the bull side of it? Let's go and look at what I envisage. Okay, now on what I envisage, what we can see is that market is turning bullish. This is, we have got green color here. Okay, so this is a long-term trend which has not been changed for a long period of time. Now that has turned bullish, but here we have got bearish signal. That means we are bearish on smaller on lower time frame or for small time, but overall the market trend is actually turning bullish. And remember, this we are looking at a weekly time frame, so maybe like for a week or two or week, maybe a couple of weeks, it can go bearish and then start to rise back up. Okay, so that is why these levels are very important. These are levels that you should be aware of. And if I show you um, the daily time frame, on daily time frame we have got a gap here at 92.750, and we have got a level at 93.067. We also have a gap around 91.518, and we have a gap around 90.503. Okay, so but before it reaches there, remember we have got two structure levels here which are important, and it is also reaching Vata curve, which can act as support and resistance. So this can act as support, and if it actually holds, then market can start to move up. So in either case, like even if it comes down here, there is a good chance that it can go up, back up. If it comes here, then it can go back up. It can, if it comes down here, then obviously it is going to be extremely, like on lower time frames, on daily time frames, it's going to be like extremely bearish. But once it has reached there, then it can also go up, back up. Why I'm saying is that is because um, on weekly time frame, this has turned into bullish, and this does not happen very often. So this is the first level that we should be watching, the one that we just discussed, and if the market holds it, then it can continue to go up. So this is what we have. Let's go and look at on lower time frames as well, because not everybody is looking into higher time frames such as daily and all that. So let's look at that. If I go to daily time frame, on daily time frame, this is what we have. This is that level I was just showing up, like 93.43, near about that level here. Now when I talk about these levels, like they are not exact 100%. Sometimes they do, like but always treat them like kind of like zone area or so, so they can be a little bit off, they can be slightly off. Remember, I'm doing this analysis on weekly basis, right? I post updates on Telegram channel and other social media places, but in a week a lot of things can actually change. So do not take each and every level like exact level. There can be little bit of fuzziness around them. Okay, so what we have here on smaller time frame is that market was actually respected by 200 moving average here, and what we have is that it is creating an M pattern. Now if this M pattern actually, like, even if it actually holds this 200 moving average, it's going to go up. If it comes down here into FCP zone, then also it can go back up. So a lot of bullish things are actually lining up here, and which can lead the price to higher level. So let's see how it actually plays out. The next week is going to be last week of this month, and we are in the last quarter of the year as well. So always take, like, extra care when we are in the last few days of the month. So Thursday, Friday are going to be very, very interesting because, like, um, it's going to be last 2 days left in the first week of the quarter. So be very, very careful. Manage your risk. If you are not sure what you're trading, just stay out. Okay. So this is my analysis. If you enjoyed this analysis, then make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with other traders because they can also benefit from it. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a great trading week next week.
Thank you for watching. Find and follow us on these social media channels.